fellow came to visit Dr. Yankel. He says, "Doctor, you can see I'm getting elderly now, and my mind, I don't know, I'm becoming so forgetful. I don't know what to do about it. I don't remember what I did yesterday. I don't remember what I did an hour ago. Tomorrow I'm going to forget that I ever even came to visit you. What should I do? Doctor, please help." And Dr. Yankel says, "Well, in that case, you should pay the bill now." This week's Torah portion, at the beginning, talks about the journeys of the Jewish people and how they knew when to travel. And we're told that there was a cloud that would travel overhead, and when the cloud would rise, they would know that it would be time to move on. And as soon as the cloud would begin to settle over the Jewish encampment, they knew this was the place to stop and stay till next time the cloud rises. The Torah tells us that the cloud could stay in one place for many days or a long time, v'yesh, and that there were times where the cloud would stay in one place for a short time, even just a night. And each time they would stop, they were expected to set up the temple, the traveling temple, the Mishkan, and then everyone would encamp around the temple. And even if it was just for a short time, they would set up the entire temple, and everyone would set up their camp, and it could be the next day they would have to leave. And this, of course, is difficult to understand why that would be. We're not talking about just popping up, a tent for a night, no big deal. But the temple was much more complex, and the temple needed to be erected. The temple had sockets and brackets, pillars and beams, and then there were huge skins that went over the top of it, not to talk about the many utensils that needed to be established and built. And all of this had to happen even if you were just staying for a night. Can you imagine traveling with your family, a 2-week journey, a road trip, and your spouse or someone else decided that on this particular stop, just for the night, you stop off at a hotel, and they insist that your kids and you schlep in all the luggage, open up the suitcases, hang up everything, and whatever doesn't hang, put into drawers. It's ludicrous. It's craziness. Why would God have insisted that this be the case when they traveled through the desert? And the Rebbe once explained that, in fact, this is a fascinating message about life. There's no such thing as a temporary moment, a moment when we're just waiting for something else to happen. No, we need to appreciate every moment of time is significant. Every opportunity, every experience has its own meaning. We didn't just end up in a place because we happen to be walking in that direction. We've been guided there, and there's a purpose for why we find ourselves in a particular place, and there's a particular mission that we need to fulfill while in that place and at that time. When we're young, we say to ourselves, you know what, this is not real life. When we get older, we start making money, that'll be life. And then while we're young and making money, we say to ourselves, nah, this is not it. When we have a family, that'll be. And when we have a family, then we need a house. And when we have a house, we need so many vacations, and we need so many experiences. And before we turn around and we say to ourselves, why is it that when I was younger, I made such foolish decisions? We need to appreciate every moment, every station in life has absolute value. I want to wish that we all appreciate this message, take it to heart. We're not stuck where we are. Every moment we can choose to make a real difference. Best wishes for a Shabbat Shalom, and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.